What's up everybody, Mike here with Padbangers.com. It's soundcheck time and today we're checking out a new instrument by UVI. It's called the Attack EP88. It's an electronic piano with a little twist. So yeah, let's get started. Let's talk a little bit about the EP88, which is not just another electronic piano. Well, first of all, this one here is sampled from a Rhodes Mark I, which is not so special when you hear that. There are a lot of other libraries out there doing this, but this one here has a little twist. As UVI says, it's the world's first tacked electronic piano, and tacked means they put brass tacks on each of the metal hammers, as you can see here. And that gives the sound, especially the attack, a very hard sound. But the good thing is, even if you don't like that, they mic'd it up with a special mic so you can dial in the amount of that sound, and that's very nice. So even if you don't like that tacked sound, you still get a very, very good electronic piano. The library is huge. It comes with 70 presets, and the whole instrument is based on about 50,000 samples. So the library for the Attack EP is about 10 gigabytes on your hard disk, and that's for one instrument. So this is really amazing, and it shows you how deep the sampling goes here, because when you think of other libraries, you maybe get, don't know, 20 instruments that have a size of 10 gigabytes. So this one is just one electronic piano. So yeah, and when you listen to it, when I play some demo sounds for you, you hear the detail in this instrument is incredible. It's really, really nice. If you want to read more about how they sampled the Rhodes, check out uvi.net and read the article. You will find all the informations on the website. So it's also a very good read there. Let's go over to Ableton and check out the instrument. So here it is, and as usual with UVI, you could either load it with the free UVI workstation, or if you own Falcon, you can load it up there as well and layer it with your other sounds. One thing I have to say is, because the library is so huge, again, it's 10 gigabytes of sounds, the patches need a while to load, which is depending on your hard disk speed, but of course, the bigger the instrument, the longer the loading time. Also, if you switch sound sources, for example, you have the free mic buses up here, stereo, mono, contact, and also down here the tube and DI channel. If you switch these up and activate and deactivate them, it needs a while until the samples are streamed from your hard disk, because each of this channel means there are more samples need to be loaded. So if you're impatient, this might be a negative point for you. I can live with that. The sound is really worth the few seconds you wait more compared to other instruments. But now let's check out the interface right here on top. Again, you have your free signal buses, stereo, mono, and contact. Then you have the middle section, shows you different tabs. The main tab, effects, settings, and voicing. And then in the main tab, you have control over the overall sound. You can turn it on and off. You got a signal path between tube and DI. You got your DI volume. You got a basic EQ here with bass, mids, and treble. And you got your tremolo section where you can choose between a mono tremolo and a panning tremolo, which shifts sound from side to side. So that's really nice. In the effects section, you have different effects options for your environment. So for the contact mics and the mono and stereo mics, you have EQs, delays, and the spark warp. And for the sound in general, you have a distortion, a chorus, a phaser, a delay, and a reverb. So all the basic effects you need for an electronic piano are. And these are some pretty good sounding effects right here. So the delay is very nice, and the chorus and the phaser also sound really good. In the settings, you have total control over the environment mics. You have envelopes for all of these mics, as well as settings for the velocity curve, release volume, dynamics, very detailed. Also you can activate a wheel strum. There's also a general envelope for the amp section. So the upper section here is again for your microphone settings. This one here is for the instrument itself, for the DI and tube channel. And then we have the voicing tab, and here you can go wild. You can set up the tuning and the voicing. You can either have like a very well restored Mark 1 that is perfectly in tune, or you can shift it around and make it sound like it really needs somebody who fix it. And that's basically it. So it's a really sleek and compact interface, but you have a lot of options and they can affect the sound dramatically. So enough talking about the GUI, let's go and hear some sounds for it. There are 70 presets and they are organized in these categories, and I picked 2 or 3 sounds from each category so you hear exactly what we are working with here. And what you also will hear is they can sound very interesting because you can change the sound so tremendously. It doesn't necessarily sound like an electronic piano anymore. I shift the camera over to my Hammer mechanical keyboard and then we get started. Alright, so here's my verdict on the Attack EP88 by UVI. They nailed it again. You guys know I just love their products, and my opinion on UVI doesn't change this time. It's a great sounding electronic piano, huge library, very deep sampled, and you can tweak the sound to something that even sounds like a synthesizer, something completely different, but you can also keep it very simple and you have a very good sampled Rhodes Mark 1. I highly recommend it. Definitely worth the price. Check it out, uvi.net. That's it for this time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If so, please share it with your friends. Like me on Facebook. Give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you guys next time. Peace out.